Hey y'all, hey. I just want to stop by quickly to say, because I read some messages on my DMs and it's talking about people trying to ruin your life or try to be all in your business. Let me tell you this. Nobody can do anything to you unless you allow it, right? If you live in your own location, you're paying your own rent, you're paying your own mortgage, you're paying your own light, gas, your cell phone bill, you're buying utilities, you're paying your medical bills. Nobody has a place or position to disrupt anything in your life. People say and do things for ulterior motives, and sometimes you'll know what the motive is, and sometimes you won't know what the motive is. But 9 times out of 10, when people are doing some devious things in your life, it's jealousy. It's jealousy of where you are at, and it's jealousy of what you have. Even though you may not have no more than them, it could be because you are happy in the state that you in is why they don't like you. It could be because you're not always complaining every time they see you and they wondering why you always got a smile on your face when they know you going through hell, right? People don't like to see you happy in the midst of your storm, right? And the reason that they really don't understand why you are so happy in the midst of your storm is because you have a relationship with Jesus Christ, right? God is the best comforter ever in life. When people don't understand the reasons why and they can't see why you do what you do, you got to know it's all God, right? But when people feel a certain way about you and they feel like they can be that thorn in your side and they feel like they can be that deterrent and make you look at things differently or feel things differently, that's what they're going to do. Now, you have the option to block people. You don't have to be bothered with nobody madness. You just don't. You don't even have to open your door to let people in when they stop by your house unannounced. You don't have to open the door. You don't have to answer a text message. See, this is where access denied becomes prominent in your life. And the power of your no becomes more prominent in your life. So you can say, no, I'm not dealing with this because I don't have to. No, you don't have access to me because your access has been denied. Because every time you're around me, you want to be all up in my business. You want to tell me what I should do and what I shouldn't do, where I should go and where I shouldn't go. And I'm a grown individual. And every adult has their own mind. We should not be led around with somebody else's direction. If it's your direction, what you want to do, when you want to do, how you want to do it, that's up to you. It has nothing to do with anybody else. We give people more credit than they deserve, period. We give them too much credit, right? You don't want to be bothered. You don't have to be bothered. Stop telling them things that they don't need to know. Cut them off. If they got access to certain things, terminate the access. And stop worrying about people trying to ruin your life, stick their nose in your business. You have the power, you have the control, and get the willpower to cut them off. That's it. You don't have to respond to their phone messages. You don't have to respond to text messages. And you don't even have to let them in your house if you don't want to. Why would we continue to allow people to disturb our peace and cause chaos and confusion in our lives? And then we go to bed upset and get up upset for somebody else's foolishness. When we have the control and we have the power to nip it in the bud. And see, what happened with us is we let it go too far. Right? We think it's funny. We think it's going to pass. We think they're going to stop. And sometimes people, it's not funny. It's not going to pass. And you need to nip it in the bud. Bottom line. Don't start it. You won't have to worry about cutting it off, right? When you see something going the wrong way, nip it in the bud. Stop allowing it to go on and on and on until you get to a point of no return. You boiling over and you sick and tired of being sick and tired of the situation, the circumstances, and the mess. When we have the power to control, to stop it. So this is what we need to do, right? Put action into motion, right? Block them. That's the first thing you can do is block them. Second thing you do is tell them to mind their business, because my business ain't your business. So mind your own business. And then third, if they try to text you, block them in a text message too. If they come to your door, you ain't got to open the door and let them in. They came uninvited. You didn't invite them over. Stop listening to people nonsense, right? Stop listening to people foolishness, and stop allowing people to make you feel a certain way when you are a grown individual. You pay your own bills, you pay your own way. So any adult that's paying their own bills and paying their own way, they don't have to worry about another adult directing them or what they say, how they feel about anything. It shouldn't matter. I don't care who it is, family, friends, parents, siblings, or whatever. If they are causing you problems, they're causing you to be up at night, and they're causing you to feel a certain type of way, nip that stuff in the bud and think about yourself first. Can't nobody do anything to you unless you allow it. So you need to stop allowing it. Cut it off. Stop it right this second, this minute, and this hour, and do not let it go any further. The choice is up to you. If you want to keep being upset, then stop complaining about it. Just deal with it. But if you tired and sick and tired of dealing with it, then stop it. You can cut it off, disconnect the calls, block them. You ain't got to answer to nothing. They're not staying with you. They're just offering their opinions anyway. And you know what they say about opinions. Everybody got one, just like a butthole. Everybody got one. But it's all about how much value you put into the person's opinion. That's it, and that's all. Just think about what I said.